And we're going to take down some brigands. Okay, let's look at this real quick. I'm gonna get him and... Nope. I think he could take these two people, but I'm gonna leave him, Mogan. I'm gonna put Egil over here. We're basically gonna pair up like this because there's a whole bunch of them over here. Let's see what this does. Egil, charge in. Oh, one shot, and they're dead. Oh, oh, rude. I'm going to move Hogan in, but he can't do anything, so it's going to have to be an intern. Oh. Let's actually move over here. Archer, out of the equation. Let's see if we can get Odleif in. A little too far. I'm just gonna... that doesn't do anything. Crap. Wow, this guy has 9 armor. Okay. Give him a little bit extra willpower. And Bloody Flail does a little bit extra because of Ivor. Oh, this is bad. I'm going to spend a little bit extra willpower to get him over there. And then this is going to be short work. Charge in. Lights out. Wow. Mogan is taking a beating over there. Crunch. That one's gone. Okay, I got to think about this. It is Odleif's turn. Then that one's gonna go. Then Mogan over there. Okay, so, okay. He's gonna get a chance to retaliate. Let's... give her a little extra to spend. That guy's... wow, very low. There we go. Let's see if we can bloody flail him out of the picture. He is doing very bad. Crunch. We're down to 1. I'm just gonna swing at him. Then we're gonna turn on more. Yes. So far, I only have one real big technical complaint about the Banner Saga. And I do kind of hope that Versus Entertainment and Stoic Entertainment, the developers of this, hear this. There's no sliders for sound levels or music. None. If I want good, high-quality sound effects, I have to deal with deafening music or turn it off completely. There's no in between. I do think that's kind of bad game design. With the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they left behind thank you profusely. It is true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. What? We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. Oh, okay. Plus 22 supplies. Ooh. Okay, and then we have Wormtoe up here ahead with enough supplies to fit.
Wormtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Uh-oh. The Var will find you before you see them. Not surprisingly, with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Crummer. Well, I'll be damned. Crummer, it's been a long time. Yes, it has. So what brings Ingvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened to Blotsbalger. Some think we should go to Grovheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women and children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Crummer's call. It won't be long before Dredge are here, too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorender what's going on. Who's Jorender? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Ingvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grovheim. Or travel. No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorender won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Ivor must be somebody important. First things first. Rest. Then let's go talk to Crummer. Can you spare a moment, Crummer? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. I don't think he want to talk to me. I don't think he want to talk. Wow, I'm just banging all cylinders today, aren't I? I don't think he wants to talk to me. How did you only run now? I figure Ivor will tell me when he's ready to tell me. I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. Okay. Items. Even the goddess will hesitate to strike down the Loom Mother's chosen few. -2 drawing aggro. Ooh, that could be nice for some of the archers. Like Oddleaf? A well-honed razor crafted by a Haldan known for a steady hand, calm presence, and a will to exceed limits. +3 will on rest. Okay. Oh, so if you rest them for a turn so you don't even move, you get 3 will back. Ooh, that's nice. Obsidian bell is dark, stony bell. Makes such a deep sound you can barely hear it at all. +3 armor on rest. +2 to drawing aggro. +1 strength. Wow, so it makes them draw aggro faster. I have renown, but to be honest, I have some heroes that I kind of need to spend it on. Let's look at this real quick. Raid Master, promote. Going to cost 10. And I think what I want to do... he's got rank 2 of that. That's nice. Stonewall. Resist 5 damage per hit. Okay. Cool. Yep. I've been working from the bottom up trying to max things. That's just the best system I've got right now. Do I have something to... Nope, everything's... Mogan. Ivor, that was the other person. 10 points. And let's do this and this. Confirm. Back to Egil. So we've done some promotions. We have Crummer in our ranks. Wait a minute. Okay. I could take Egil out and put Crummer in. The Varl are very powerful, but this group has been working pretty well. Plus I have these guys. I don't know. We'll stick to this. I might have to swap out the archers for some more melee types, but we'll see. Let's look at the map real quick. Okay, so we're in Wormtoe. We're going to Gropheim up here. Now, I'm trying to remember. The other group we were with was Hit Vetterfell to Schlid. And I think they're going to Gropheim also, if not already there, right? Wasn't the Gropheim the city that was in ruins, on fire? It's going to be interesting. I'm guessing there's going to be a point where we're going to have 1 caravan, not 2. I don't know if we can afford to leave now. Morale is very bad. I want to rest another day, but I don't think we have the supplies for it. I don't know if it'd do any good anyway. Gropheim's quite a few days out, but nothing worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Wow, plus 62 moral, plus 20 supplies, yes. That added a day. Ooh, that's harsh. We've got a lot of people. What is this? A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws, you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches saying, "We've run out of food. Any help will be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. Fight with us and earn your food? The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it's less than a day later. You've discovered they've vanished along with a sizable portion of your supplies. Crap. So they were outlaws. Oh, well. That's going to backfire on me. I think when we run out of supplies, we're going to start losing people, I think. Looks like a godstone up ahead. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger, points out another one. We have to keep moving. We cannot stop. Fighters stay alert from any threat while the caravan moves on. The healers rub the girl's arms and legs under blankets to no avail. An hour later, one healer approaches with tears in her eyes. She says nothing, only shakes her head. And morale gets worse. Can't stop. We have to keep going. You haven't seen Edelet for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes to the ground as you approach. I'm going to sit quietly next to her. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that, everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekil a lot. This gets your attention. Threaten Ekil immediately. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onif are kin. Ekil had a sister who married Onif, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since. But then Onif left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. I don't trust that man. I don't, says Emma. I'm not stupid, you know. I don't go alone. I always bring Udleaf with me. She stalks off back to camp. At least with Udleaf there, you can feel better about things. I don't know if this cluster of stones is a godstone. I'm not sure. Yep, it is a godstone. I was about to say, I thought I could recognize the carving in the rock. We're not doing good on supplies. We're getting very low. 2 renown. Options. Godstone of Marek looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordbelling wastes being filled with water at one point in time. But the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child is found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you over here. And before long, the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Don't let them take their time. Morale is horrible. By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated, even after you've started to feel something in the back of your mind like you need one of the scales to get the caravan out of here. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Wow. We wasted a day on that, but what are we going to do? This is pretty bad. We're going to start losing people at this rate. I'm going to go from... Udleaf calls you over grinning. A row of women holding bows, differing age and experience, line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the winds shift, she lets go and her arrow flies, not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. I'm going to stand by them, encourage them to train even more archers. To be honest, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The men continue to complain. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Minus 25 clansmen, plus 25 fighters. That's cool. And we're down to 1 supply. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. Word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. The 10 of us, and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. Send them away. We are so much more than. The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and they shuffle away quietly. It takes until camp is set to notice a few of your supplies have gone missing. It's like I can't stop these people from stealing our stuff. It's like it's gonna happen anyway. I say send them away and they take some anyway. That last group, I try to be nice to them. They take some. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of varl up ahead. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off in the distance. Get down here, barked Cromir. We are getting down there. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Take a quick count. There must be 150 of them. You have 168 fighters and 61 varl on your side. There is no guarantee of victory. Formations. You start comparing weaknesses and strengths, taking into account the terrain, morale, and the look of your enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. Start rallying your forces and gathering your allies together, preparing to enter the fray. This is going to be messy. Because now we don't have any supplies on the other side. We're out of food.